Hello, hello, Tatum here. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to ignite your abs and wake up the core in just 30 minutes with this core and cardio HIIT workout. This CORE-DIO workout will burn calories and provide strength with a functional component. Get ready to test your ab strength with floor exercises and core stamina, balance, stability, and coordination with standing ab exercises. You're going to feel engaged and energized throughout this one. Now grab a mat and let's get to it. All right, hello, Tatum here. Thank you for joining me. Today I have a 30-minute ab workout. When's the last time we did that? It's really CORE-DIO if you want to call it. I love that. I've seen it on the internet, but it's cardio and core. We're going to start at the floor for 5 exercises, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and then we're going to move up to standing abs to get the cardio, okay? Because let's face it, we all have our six-pack, but we've got to burn and shed a little bit to get there, right? So we got to work on cardio too, plus movements with our core because that's very functional in life. We're hardly ever down doing something with our abs. All right, so I want to get us up and be functional about it. All right, so today I have, if you want, and you can really not use the weights at all, but I do have a 5 and 8 pound weight here because we are going to chop. We're going to do some rotational. If you're there, you can add a little bit of weight for an added push today. And then I do have a set of furniture gliding disc. We'll see how well they glide here on the floor. If you have hardwood floors or tile, you can use a towel. Paper plates work really well too. I use those a lot in class if you have carpet. So, and that is also optional. So don't worry if you don't have the equipment. We gotta warm up real quick. I know I need to warm up. Let's go ahead and start at the floor for this with a few cat-cows, okay? Just kind of making some space in the spine there. So go ahead and reach your shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Drop your head, toes to floor. Then bring the tops of the feet to the floor. Dump your belly, look up. Good, get some space. Here we go. Round it out, reach. Drop the belly, look up. Last one, reach and round. Drop the belly, look up. Nice work. Let's lay down. This is one of my favorites. Just kind of loosening up the obliques here, which kind of helps around that lower back too. So just side to side with your knees, nice and gentle. I just want to loosen up a bit before we get going here. I'm going to try to give you some modifications today. If something doesn't work for you, find your favorite ab exercise, get to it, or follow my modification, okay? Stay safe through your movements. Let's go ahead and bring those knees up at tabletop. I want you to kind of tuck your pelvis, draw the belly button towards the floor, arms up here. Let's hold. All right, drawing that belly towards the belly button or the navel towards the floor. Now let's go ahead and press against our knees. Knees against hands, hands against knees. You're going to find a little bit of bracing here. Feel that? Good. Still drawing down towards the floor, but feeling the brace. Now, let's bring those arms up. I want you to kick out your left leg and right arm. Bring it to the top. Left arm, right leg. Bring it back to table. There you go. Let's just do a couple of these. More than a couple, a few. Let me not lie to you today. We're gonna spend some time here. Now, if you're feeling that lower arch really come into play and you're arching to get that leg out there, I want you to kick a little bit higher at a safe place so that you can keep that back firm against the floor. All right, one more here, and we're gonna change it up. All right, nice work. Let's go ahead and come over here to a plank hold because we are going to plank today. I want to make sure you know how to activate through this. So go ahead and push those toes into the floor. Elbows are under shoulders. I want you to draw the navel towards the spine, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs. Nice, tight, rigid core here, trunk. And we're holding and we're activating. Push the toes in. Do your checkpoints. I like to start at my toes, push them in, kind of squeeze my thighs, squeeze my glutes, hold the belly button tight and in towards the spine, and then check my shoulders. Where are they? Are they over my elbows? There we go. Let's hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, 12 seconds to go. We're gonna get going. I'm gonna start with a little weight today. Feel free to just use no weight at all on this. I'll show you your modifications. We're gonna go 45 seconds. Let's bring that left knee up, left arm up, weight or no weight.
First thing for some of you is just gonna be a sit-up here, okay? So you're gonna work here. On to the next. If you're there, you're gonna come up and do a little bridge, if you're there, okay? A little bridge. I'm gonna do 2 with you. If you wanna go further with me, we're gonna come up, bring it to a side plank, and you might stop there, or you might lift that leg up and back down, okay? So work to your degree here, to your level. Woo! Up, good. Nice and slow and steady, wins the race on this one. We have 5 seconds. We're gonna switch to that other side. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's turn around. We're gonna go right knee up, right arm up, okay? Remember, on this first one, I'm gonna show your modifications just to sit up. If you're there, maybe it's a half get up here with the bridge. For some of us, it may be the warrior turning to the side with or without hip abduction there, okay? Good. Back down. Find your challenge today and stick with it. We're gonna stay low here for a while, and we're gonna bring up that heart rate at the end. Good. Just 2 sets on these. I thought about 3. That was gonna push us into a really long workout. So I went with just 2. You could always stay and do a third one if you want. And rest. Nice work. All right. We need to move on. We're going to go into a boat pose. You can put your weight aside. Let's start with, it's easier to start on your back and roll to your stomach. So let's start there. We're going to make a boat with your body. And then I want you to roll to the right into what I call superhero. Then you're going to roll back into that boat and then take it left into superhero. Back to boat. Good. Into superhero and roll. Good. If you're having trouble with this today, maybe you just hold this here, the boat, and next one, work on holding superhero. We can work on superheroes, okay? You might want to come here and just work on lifting and lowering into your superhero instead of rolling, okay? You can modify these. Take one of the exercises you haven't done in a while and break it down. All right, that's a rest. Nice work. All right, we're gonna go, oops, we're gonna stay down. I keep forgetting, we're just staying at the floor. So we're gonna come up and do a little clap. You can keep your foot down here, lifting one leg at a time here, getting those shoulder blades off the floor, or you can keep the feet off the floor. Here we go. So let's start low, keeping the foot down. If you want, you can bend your knee. If that helps keep that lower back against the floor, drawing in the stomach, you can go high. If you really want, you can go here and switch and clap, okay? There you go. Woo, right? You got it. If you're feeling that arch in that lower back too much, I want you to bring that foot down instead of holding it there so you can really focus on drawing down, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're going into plank dips. All right, so on your forearms here, we're gonna dip our hips side to side. If that's too much today, just hold your plank from your knees or your toes. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Dip to the side. Remember to draw in, okay? Pull that navel in nice and tight. Do as much as you can. If 45 seconds is too long, head to that plank hold. We're still getting good core engagement there and strength. Woo! A lot of stamina. That's it. Rock it side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, good job. Rainbow mountain climbers. You can just do a mountain climber down the center, or if you want, you can move it into a rainbow or a half circle around. I'm gonna try with my plates to do this, if they'll slide, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So I'm sliding my mountain climber instead of walking or running it. And I'm going side to side here. This is a tough one. The plates are tough, okay? So, the sliders, so just make sure that you're there. If you feel like you don't have good control of this, then please just go ahead, take them out, and just step it, okay? You can step it. And you don't even have to move in this rainbow. You can stay down the center. Lots of options, okay? Don't work through something that's too much or doesn't feel right for you today, okay? All right, whew, rest. One more round here. We're going back to those little sit-up get-ups into the warrior get-up. Remember, you can do a sit-up, you can do a half get-up with the hips up, or follow me. Here we go, left knee up, left arm up. Come all the way up, turn to the side, raise that leg, back down. There you go, good. Up. And back down, that's it. Control, we don't want to rush this, and remember, the weight is not necessary today, okay? I want you to work on keeping that hand up over the shoulder, get your form, not letting it fall. Notice I don't press it. I get a lot of people that want to press or bring it overhead. It stays over the shoulder, then back up over the shoulder here. That's it, nice work. Woo, 3, 2, I'm gonna try to get one more in, and 1, switch sides. So that means right knee up, right arm up. Here we go. All the way up, turn it, lift, back down, good. That's it. If you're there, that's okay to break it down into that. Remember, you can just do a sit-up. You can go all the way up to the bridge here, or you can turn it and bring it into that little side plank. Nice work. Oh yeah, starting to feel it. I know I am. All right, control, make sure those hips are forward and not back, okay? Don't push them back. Keep them forward and up. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Okay, bring that weight down. All right, back to our boats. I'd like to be in an ocean right now, thinking about a boat. All right, so boat pose is a hollow hold here. If you just want to hold it and release, and hold it, release, you can. You can come over here and do your superheroes instead, okay? Something to work on if this is too much today with the rolling, but we're going back and forth from superhero into boat, into our superhero, woo! Back to boat, oh, maybe, oh, roll, Tatum, roll. If this isn't keeping us young, I don't know what is. All right, back to the center. 14 seconds to go here. Keep working it, don't rush it. Hold those for a second when you get into your pose. Your boat to your superhero. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we have that leg raise with the clap. You can even march, okay? Find something that works for you. You can bring it in here with a bent knee if that helps. You can go straight leg, or you can leave the feet off. We are trying to draw the navel towards the spine or the floor and keep that back firm. Here we go. Let's work. And we want to try to lift up and get the shoulder blades up off the floor into a little crunch. So it's not just me moving my arms, okay? Crunch up, lift the shoulders and shoulder blades up off the floor. 20 seconds here. If you want, you can try to hold those feet up off the floor. Be careful. Woo! And we're going back with the feet at the floor for me. There you go, it's okay. Protect yourself, don't overdo it. Nice work. All right, plank dips. This is a tough one, but remember, just focus. Any of these exercises can be broken down to the basic form. So from here, you could just do a forearm plank hold here on your knees, keeping those hips down in line with your head, or from your toes, okay? Find your toes for me if you're there. Find a plank. If you're there, you're gonna dip side to side with those hips with me. Good job. Nice work. Keep it coming, side to side. Woo, toughy. I can't remember the last time that I put up just really an ab workout for us, so I'm super excited to get into this today. Here we go. Keep it up. You're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice work. All right, rainbow mountain climbers. All right. I'm gonna make sure my mic is on because I crushed it earlier. All right, so mountain climbers, I'm gonna use my discs. Remember, you can walk this out or run it out. Here we go. And you can stay down the middle like we normally do. Just try to keep those hips level to the floor. Or you can follow, if you're in the mood for rainbows today, which I was, I always am. We could go side to side. Woo! That's it. Come on. Just keep moving to the best of your ability. When it gets to be too much, find your plank hold, but maybe high. Just hold it high since we did a low hold already. There you go. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, we earned it. 1 minute here. Now remember, if you have 45 minutes to give, because I think it's 45 minutes with the warm up and cool down, you could go back and do this a third time. All right, we could also do the next one 3 times. Okay, so I'll put it in the description so you'll have options. I am gonna grab my 5 and 8 pound for some of this. We have some chopping to do today, some wood to chop. All right, so 5 or 8, not a lot. Otherwise, you're clasping, you're interlacing your fingers, and you're gonna do your chops that way. First, getting the rotation, being able to brace through that rotation, drawing that in. Your abs might already be tired, so bracing is kind of feeling, you feel a little tired, so we don't want to use the weight right now, okay? All right, so we're gonna chop. I'm gonna go with 8. I'm gonna put my right hand on top of my left in the sweep. We're gonna bring it up by our head and come down towards the hip. And you're gonna notice I rotate that outside leg, the toes following my belly button today. We're gonna rotate. Sometimes we do diagonal chops, anti-rotational. Today we are rotating through these movements. We're gonna get that heart rate up and move a little. Just make sure that we're drawing in and bracing here as we chop down, all right? Not only to just stop the momentum, but imagine if you were really hitting a log here, you would want to brace hard for that blow when you hit, right? All right, protect yourself. That's halfway. Left hand goes on top, right on bottom. Start at your left shoulder or head, side of your head here, left ear, down towards your right hip. Let that left foot rotate with the belly button. There you go. Good work. Woo! Get some. If you're there, you might want to take it slow, working on drawing in and bracing here. Some of you might really want to power it down and work the abs and core a little bit more. There you go. Get powerful with it if you want. Throw some speed behind it. Just make sure you can stop it there safely. 3, 2, and 1. We're going into a rolling crunch to knee. I think we did a rolling get up not too long ago. If you're following our videos, this is up to the knee. I forgot about this one. Love this one. I'm super excited to bring it to you. So, modification, rolling crunch here. All right, work on this or a crunch. If you're there, follow me. We're gonna come up here with a bent knee. I'll try to face you so you can kind of see this. I'm gonna bend my right knee underneath me and come to a half kneeling position, okay? Let's go, and then I'm just switching those legs when I roll back, which one's up and which one I'm pulling underneath, okay? It's a toughie, it's a good one. If it's too much, go to that rolling crunch, work there, practice. There you go, you gotta get some momentum, okay? So you need to rock back a little forcefully and up to get there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, so I brought us back to the ground on that one, but we came up to a half kneeling position. All right, now we're gonna do some rotational chops. I'm gonna use a 5-pound weight on this one because our arms are out in front. And I'm just gonna interlace my fingers around the weight, or you're interlacing your fingers out here without the weight. Here we go. We're gonna get down into about a quarter squat here, crouch. Here we go, and we're gonna go side to side, rotating down the middle. All right, and again, my toes are rotating with my belly button. You see that? And I'm gonna stop it, drawing in and bracing. Good. So go fast and stop. Stick it. That's it. If you want, you could just move a little faster here. If you want it to be a little harder, you're gonna go lower to the ground. 10 seconds. You got it. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, we're gonna do a pullover with a high kick here. All right, and I want you to really think about pulling down, crunching over that when you bring the kick up. I'm gonna use a weight. If it's too much to bring the legs out in front, do it with bent knees, okay? Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna go with a pullover with a little bit of weight. I may even try 8s, we'll see. With a kick, just don't hit your shin with the weight, okay? Don't hit your shin with the weight. Woo! There we go, kick and pull over. Be careful. I would caution on not using weight at first so you have good balance and stability. And remember, you can bring it here. Keep it close to the body. That can help as well. Modify, find your challenge. 3, 2, and 1. All right. I'm gonna do some knee hits, but we're gonna move. You can stay in place, 1, 2, 3, then switch, 1, 2, 3. You could do 5 of them and switch sides. We're gonna be moving, okay? So it's gonna look like this, and we're ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back and forth. So it's a little hop here, okay? I'm doing about 5. You can do 3 each direction, 2, whatever space you have there, whatever works. Getting that heart rate up, pulling that knee up, a lot of coordination here, okay? I have one side that does really well, one side that doesn't. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you are pushing off, hopping on this one leg here. Good job, rest. All right, how's it going, huh? Feeling good. We're not resting. We're not taking a big break here. We're going back to those chops. All right, 45 seconds each side. Right hand on top, left on bottom, right ear to left hip. There we go. Chop down. Draw in, draw that belly button tight. Pull it in. Maybe think about pulling it up a little bit. There you go, and brace. Bracing, I don't know, bracing probably is a little bit harder to understand. We will breathe at the end and go through that. At the end of my videos, I typically try to go through that just a bit. Good, that's it. Remember, you can interlace your fingers here and chop with no weight. Just use your hands. 5 more seconds, switching sides. Good, that's it, come on. Halfway. Other side, left hand on top, right on bottom, left ear to right hip. Good. How many of you have chopped wood before, huh? Is this close to it? I haven't. I never go to the side. It's always out in front, right? Woo! There we go. Maybe that's wrong. All right. Draw in, come on. Don't get sloppy. Sometimes we get loose and we just work it, put it in the arms. All right, tight here. I should be able to go and throw a little ball at your stomach and you should be able to brace it and protect it. Time, all right. Rolling crunch to knee or just a rolling crunch. All right, you do you. You have to do what you can do and no more. Do what you can, not what you can't. All right, and maybe it's just a crunch here. All right, here we go, 45 seconds up to that half kneeling position if you're there. If not, just find that rolling crunch I showed you, or stay down and just crunch. All right, you're still working abs, so don't get frustrated. Don't be hard on yourself. Do what you can, not what you can't. Heard somebody say that the other day. A doctor I listened to, I thought, oh, that's good. There we go. A lot of times we just want to dive right into that biggest thing, or do all of it, but then we get frustrated because we can't, but that's what we want. We have to work up to it. All right, rest, good job. All right, rotational chop. So that's why I give you lots of modifications, not to give you an easy way out, but to make it doable, to give you a win, okay? Some things are just too hard at first. Here we go. Interlace your fingers around the weight or without weight. Rotational chop here, side to side. Get low if you want a little more work on the legs and the heart. Bring it a little higher if you need to. All right, there you go, good. That's it, brace. If you feel that going, we're heading into 30 minutes of this workout now. If you're tired and you can't pull in there with that belly button, or find your brace across your transfers, across your belly here. If you're having trouble finding that and you feel loose or unbalanced, then let's go with no weight, or take it slow and move through, okay? Or just stand and do anti-rotational there. All right, high knee pullovers. I think I'm gonna go, I did 8s last time. Yeah, I like the 8. We're gonna try it again. It's a little slow. Remember to draw the knees up close to you, if that helps. And no weight necessary. We can just kick and pull over and touch those toes and really work a crunch here as well, huh? Standing, basically. There we go, good job. Keep moving. That's it. We're almost there. We have one more, those lateral moving knee hits. Traveling knee hits. Woo. What I would recommend for this day, this is great, is to add some stretching to your day. Something else, some steady state cardio would be awesome. 3, 2, and 1. Or if you missed strength yesterday, add a little other push-ups, squats, lunges. Tack those onto this, okay? All right, here we go. We're gonna hit, moving, or you could stay in place. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You do you. Find that ratio that works for you. Depends on your space, your rhythm. And remember, you can hit 3 on one side and then go into the other side. Good. 2, 3, 4. Get into it. Come on. Last one. 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1, 2. You got it. 3, 2, 1. All right. Quick cool down. Grab a sip of water. All right. Whew. How was that? Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought, what you think. If you want more, honestly, I've done this before where I've done 3 and 3. You could take time to do that, okay? You can make this, you could run through it from the top to bottom, 1 each as well. Put the chapters in there so you could click back on that first chapter, do another set, click on the second, and do that second. I love to do that and run through it 3rd time, okay? But try to keep this doable, quick, so that you fit it in. You have the option to repeat if you want, and that way you can get onto your day. Get those steps in today. This is a down lighter day for you. Get your steps in, work on movement throughout the day, okay? Get up from your desk, stand, do something. All right, let's see. We need to stretch. Let's go ahead, interlace those fingers. I want you to come up and back into a slight back bend, not too far. Good, now let's bring those fists to the small of your back and give me another small back bend. Feet a little bit wider here. Good, let's come down to the floor. Not a lot of time here to keep this within 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and do a small cobra. You can push up a little higher if you want. Look right, look left, look right, look left. Good job, let's roll to our back. Let's let those knees go side to side one more time for me. And release. Maybe you hold it, give it a deep breath here. Into your hips, your lower back, mostly here, that lower back. Let it go, breathe. Nice work. Let's come up, give me 2 cat-cows real quick. I know my timer's complete. It has been 30 minutes, but round it out here. Let it go, dump it, look up. One more, round it out. And let it go. All right, nice work. I'm gonna let you go. 30 minutes, we haven't done a 30-minute either. I feel like they're always about 40, so let me know what you thought. Was it too little? Go back through it again, look at my chapters. You can click on them, make it your own. Thank you for joining me. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Help us grow here. We wanna keep bringing this to you, and those subscriptions really help us do that. Thank you so much. I look forward to our next workout together. Bye-bye.